Here on the job site, it's important to start smart with Type R house wrap. Why? Well, let's go into the lab and see up close how Type R house wrap outperforms the competition in water holdout, tear strength, and surfactant resistance.
We will show you 5 tests that demonstrate the Type R advantage. You may want to try these simple but real-life tests yourself. They can be easily duplicated. For example, the first test will use a small bottle, a lid with a hole in the center, a gasket to seal the lid on the bottle, and a piece of house wrap. Simply put them together and you're ready to fill the bottle with carbonated water. In the lab, we're comparing competitive house wraps in various tests that simulate real-world environments so you can see how they compare. In our first test, we compare 4 house wraps: Type R house wrap, Tyvek home wrap, Barricade building wrap, and Dow WeatherMate Plus for their ability to hold out bulk water. Each labeled bottle has a lid with the house wrap replacing the top of the lid. We will put carbonated water, found in any grocery store, into the bottle and replace the lid. We'll use this to simulate wind-driven rain or water. Moisture control in the wall cavity is essential to reducing the risk of damage such as rotting, mold, and mildew. Your house wrap must keep wind-driven rain from penetrating both during and after construction, or water will enter the wall cavity. But because a single-family home produces 3 to 6 gallons of moisture vapor every day, your house wrap must also allow moisture vapor to escape the wall cavity. Unlike the other house wraps, Type R is a composite microporous membrane that offers unsurpassed water holdout from rain, which is balanced with an optimal PERM rating of 11.7. This PERM rating ensures that while wind-driven rain or bulk water is prevented from entering the wall cavity, moisture vapor is allowed to escape. Now we'll shake the bottles one at a time and see the results. In some cases, the edge of the lid may leak. What's important is whether or not water comes through the house wrap. On the Type R sample, water leaks around the edge of the lid, but there's no evidence of water penetration through the house wrap. Water leaks around the edge here too, but it also comes right through the Tyvek, showing it won't resist wind-driven rain. Water shoots through the Barricade house wrap when we shake the bottle, which is typical of any pin-perforated house wrap. On the WeatherMate Plus, water moves through the wrap and beads on top. The results again: WeatherMate Plus, water beading; Barricade, water beading; Tyvek, water beading; Type R, no water. Only Type R demonstrates the ability to hold out bulk water from wind-driven rain. Our next test shows how Type R is superior in surfactant resistance against several leading competitive house wraps. To test surfactant resistance, we've cut pieces of Type R, Tyvek, and Barricade and stapled them to form a bowl or boat. We add a few drops of dishwashing soap, a typical surfactant, to ordinary water, and we'll pour a small amount into each of the house wrap bowls and swirl the mixture on the surface. The soaps found in some stucco, wood tannins, cedar oils, turpentine, as well as exterior siding cleaners, are surfactants and can decrease the bulk water holdout of a house wrap. That allows water to flow more easily through the structure of the house wrap, so the sheathing is no longer protected from the damaging effects of water intrusion. We've already discussed the results that can occur from water penetration through sheathing and in the wall cavity. How did the house wrap stand up? Barricade, and Tyvek both leak. Type R doesn't. Type R house wrap continues to set the standard for water holdout performance even when surfactants are present. The next test compares the tear strength of several house wraps against Type R. As you'll see, it doesn't take much to tear some house wraps. We folded 1 piece of Type R on your left and 6 pieces of Tyvek on your right and punched holes in them. Then we threaded a string through the holes and tied it. Pulling the pieces of house wrap apart shows which one cannot withstand the simple test of strength. You can see the results. 6 pieces of Tyvek tear, while 1 piece of Type R withstands the pressure. Type R or Tyvek, which one would protect your house from wind or from the rigors of the job site? Which one would you prefer? Which one would your customers prefer? The exceptional tear strength of Typar house wrap ensures it remains an effective barrier during construction and after. This gives homeowners confidence that Typar will provide moisture and air resistance over time and help keep their home protected, comfortable, and energy efficient. Now let's compare Dow WeatherMate Plus to the Typar. Typar is on your right this time. The WeatherMate Plus can't match Typar's strength either. Only Typar has the exceptional tear strength needed to withstand wind and the assaults of the job site. Neither Tyvek nor Dow can compete. Plastic cap nails or staples are recommended by Typar because normal nails and staples can create an area vulnerable to water intrusion. To show that Typar offers superior water holdout, we've placed a cap head nail through the Typar in the lid of this bottle. We fill the bottle with carbonated water, replace the lid, and shake it. With some house wraps, wind and rain will come through where nails are driven, not Typar. Even though the edge of the lid leaks, the Typar holds out water even when it's pierced by a caphead nail. Again, Typar leadership in both product and application technology provide the optimum solution for building envelopes. The structure of some house wraps actually cause them to wick water or surfactants and spread them more broadly over the surface area of the house wrap and potentially the sheathing beneath. This test demonstrates how some house wraps are susceptible to this action. Each glass holds soapy water with food coloring in it, and we'll immerse pieces of Typar, Tyvek, and WeatherMate Plus in them. As time passes, there is no evidence of water wicking on the Typar or Tyvek samples, but the spread of the darker color on the WeatherMate Plus sample shows how this product wicks and spreads the water across the surface of the entire sample. This is not something you want to have happen behind your house wrap. WeatherMate Plus, Tyvek, Typar. Again, Typar resists wicking of the water and the potential to spread water and its damaging effects over more surface area. It's easy to see why Typar house wrap outperforms the competition in the lab and in the field. That's why we call it the Typar advantage.